Hey folks, Cooking with Kel Bob here in my ordinary kitchen with produce from my ordinary backyard. And today we're gonna cook the simple, you've probably seen these videos before on our page because we worked so hard this fall putting up a lot of fresh produce from our garden and from our orchard. And today we're going to make an apple cobbler. And these are so simple, this will take 5 minutes. Just take 5 minutes if you want to create a dessert that will delight your friends and guests. Learn how to make a real simple cobbler. You know, we made these with the Dutch oven. You can go back and see our videos. We do a lot of stuff with apples because we have so many apples, and we preserve the taste of summer so that on cold, rainy February days, we can break out fresh apples and we can serve something to our guests that will absolutely delight them. But of course, along with me is my ordinary grill dog, Sherman. All right, good boy, buddy, good boy. And everybody should have a grill dog because when you drop food on the floor, you don't have to bend over and pick it up. So the first thing we're gonna do is wash our hands. We always wash our hands when we cook. So real simply, I'm just going to take, and I divide these up just in 2-quart bags. And I know a colander is a pie, and actually this is 1BF pie. And you can fill in the F part. And I just pretty much dump this in here, like so. And a lot of good moisture in these frozen apples, and we want that because the way we're going to do our cobbler is we're going to let that moisture boil up and mix with the butter we're going to put on top. So I'm going to just use, a cup and a half of my favorite vegetable, sugar. Oh, the oven's already preheated to 350, just in case you're keeping score. And boy, when that sugar hits the apples, the cider and the juice just starts flowing. And just because I can, I'm going to add a pinch, about 1/4 teaspoon of ginger from Thailand. My son Andrew brought that back. And then, because I'm going to take this to a function tonight, and I don't like to wait around for the pan, I'm just going to take just a foil pan. I'm going to dump it, liquid it all in there. Hey, a lot of good stuff coming up this season. Stay tuned. The garden's going to be ready. We're going to put a cold crop in. We like to plant lettuce in February and potatoes at St. Patrick's Day. And then just take a 99-cent cake mix. This is the same as the Boy Scout Dutch oven cobbler recipe. And we're just going to sprinkle that evenly on top. And then get this thing so it's going to form, as even of a crust as you can. What's going to happen is the liquid from the apples from the bottom is going to boil up, and the butter that I'm getting ready to put on top is going to melt, and then that whole thing's going to just caramelize on top to make our cobbler crust. I use about 1.5 sticks of butter. And I just sort of break it up into pads and just start layering it across the top of my cobbler. Into the oven, 350, 45 minutes. We'll check it after 45 minutes. So, after this thing is baked for 45 minutes to an hour, We want it to be golden brown on the top with that butter and the liquid and the cake mix. Whoa, your grill dog's here. We got to try a little bit of this. This looks marvelous. See the apples? Ooh, right off my trees. Johnson Ugly apples. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is so good. Folks, take the taste of summer. Just a simple 99-cent cake mix, a little butter, bake it with some sugar. You have got a treat. I gotta try this again. I love this part of my job. Kale Bob, out.